Hey guys, David here from Exotics. Today we're going to be showing you how to break down a block of Reptichip. I know I've done a video about this in the past, but I've recently found a new technique that I've been utilizing. Really like the way it is, so I decided to share it with everyone. So first things first, let's get this bag cut open and let's get the paper out. So this next step here is me trying to separate the block a little bit. The back end of my box cutter actually has a little metal hook almost. So I'm actually able to pry it inside of the block and twist it to the side to create a gap. The reason I want to create these gaps is because in my previous method, a lot of the water would not actually get into the middle of the block and therefore had a lot more dry spots. So the point of this is to create this opening, allow the water to really seep in. So some of the biggest keys here are to pour very slowly. I'm using warm to hot water, not boiling hot, but pretty much the hottest it can go on my tap water. I'm using about a 1-gallon jug here. I end up using about 3/4 of it. But the idea here is to pour nice and slow and allow the water to seep into all those little holes you created. And you want to pour it slow so the water doesn't just splash off. You actually want it to seep into the block. So now at this point I've let the block sit for about half an hour, just creating a little bit more separation, and now I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to let it sit for another half an hour. Alright, so I've waited the additional 30 minutes. Now I'm going to cut the plastic off. So now the most satisfying part. If you've done it correctly, you're going to see some dry spots, but that's okay. We're going to work that into the really wet spots, which is that really brown part up top. If you did it correctly, it should fall apart fairly easily, as you see here in the video. And right now the block is just coming apart very easily in my hand. I'm not having to apply a lot of pressure. And what you want to do is you want to just break down all the clumps as much as possible. You want to get it nice and fine. And here you could just see me moving my hand from the bottom to the top. That's me trying to get the more wet cocoa to mix in with the dry cocoa. Just keep mixing it in, and at this point, this is ready to go cocoa. You don't need to dry it out anymore. So just keep mixing it up so you get out all the clumps. You mix in all the dry with the wet spots, and you should be good to go. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Bye.